Would you pay $1 million for a painting if you knew it was created by an actual murderer? A recent movie called The Kill Room explores that exact scenario, but the wildest part of the film has nothing to do with the script. On the final days of shooting, a deadly virus and a massive storm collided to derail production, forcing the director to completely fake the movie's ending. We are looking at two different levels of deception today. There is the fictional crime happening on screen, and then the real-life movie magic that happened behind the camera to save the entire project. To understand the plot of the movie, we first need to understand money laundering. Imagine you just snuck a chocolate chip cookie from the kitchen, and you need to hide it from your mom. If you slide that cookie inside a box of frozen broccoli, you're safe. Nobody goes looking for a treat there. That's the logic of handling cash from crimes. Criminals hide that dirty money inside a perfectly normal legal business to make it look clean. Laundering is simply the act of taking a crime and hiding it in plain sight. In the movie, we meet a highly successful hitman named Reggie. He has a serious problem. He has way too much dirty cash and nowhere to hide it. His boss, Gordon, is the mastermind responsible for covering their financial tracks. Gordon finds them the perfect broccoli box. They partner up with a struggling, high-end art gallery. Their plan is simple. Reggie will slap together some terrible, messy paintings. That way, the gallery has a physical object sitting on the wall to justify writing up completely fake million-dollar sales. High-end art works for this specific crime because art is subjective. A massive price tag on a confusing painting doesn't look suspicious at all. But then the plan backfires. The elite art buyers have no idea it's a scam. They look at these terrible, slapped-together paintings, and they genuinely love them. Under his new mysterious alias, the Bagman, Reggie accidentally becomes an overnight sensation in the art world. The movie uses this ridiculous setup to poke fun at snobby art collectors. It shows how people will pay a fortune for absolute garbage, as long as their wealthy friends think it's edgy and exclusive. In this universe, actual talent is irrelevant. Perception completely overrides reality. While that fictional story was playing out on camera, a very real disaster was unfolding behind the scenes. Right as they reached the final days of filming, their lead actor, Joe Manganiello, tested positive for COVID-19 and was isolated from the production. Meanwhile, their other main star, Uma Thurman, tried flying to the set. Her plane ended up trapped on the tarmac by a massive weather event. The director was standing on set on the final day without her main actors, missing the crucial final scenes of her film. Without a cohesive ending to tie the story together, a movie cannot be released in theaters. All the millions of dollars already invested in the project were essentially wasted. To save the movie, the director had to get creative. Her first fix was pulling in local stand-ins to take the place of her missing stars. To hide the fact that these people looked nothing like Joe Manganiello or Uma Thurman, she filmed the stand-ins almost exclusively from the backs of their heads. Then, months later, she managed to get her actual cast back together. They shot a quick filler scene in New Jersey just to visually stitch the ending together. By framing the shots tight around the actors' faces, she successfully disguised a freezing day in New Jersey to match the sunny Miami coastline they had established earlier in the film. On both sides of the lens, the goal was identical: convince the audience the illusion is real, even if the pieces used to build it were totally fake.